Here.
Going over here. Is this... Yeah. Going over here. Going over here. That. Oh. Going over here. But this one, going over here. Of course, that mamma jamma is going to be going over here. These guys, you know, they're going over here. I think that's everything. White trashed up the front of our house. Looking good. Mom and Dad would be proud. My dear sweet, Aitia Papa would be proud of me. We'll make some hot macaron. Throw these outside for the animals. I'm sure that will go smoothly. I'm not even worried about it. Not in the slightest. Next. Close. There we go. Get this in a little more. Oh, a wee little bit there. Just a wee little bit, David. Push that over. Push that over. Then another little bump. Do the bump to bump. Another little bump to bump. Perfect. Just like that. Wonderful. Wonderful. Push that forward a little more. Cool. Alrighty. First off, alternator belt. Please. Please. Oh, let's go! Yeah, so it was definitely because I didn't have that one thing tightened down in the back last time. I couldn't get that in. Alright, next we'll throw in the dashboard. Or not. Oh. Probably go make sure my macaroni's not on fire. I'm not hearing any sizzling though. I don't know, can you cook macaroni? I assume you can. I'll watch pot never boils. And I don't know, we'll get rid of the flies. Or at least that fly-type stank. Oh, get the gross out. Have need to pee. Alright. Hunger's down, stress is down. I think we're golden. I think we're golden. The YouTube stream is live again, albeit we're dipping behind in frame rate, but not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Let's see what else we need to get. Need to get the radiator in there. There you go. Now, what does that need? Oh yeah, it needs some sort of hardware. Okay, so let's try. First off, let's get all of our stuff central. Not like it really matters, but, you know, feel better about it. I didn't go as far as I thought it would. There we go. Alright, now we'll get our jerry can. Je suis Jerry. And our moil. And our spinach. Our shit of spinach. Yeah, sevens again. Yatta. And do we have sevens on the other side? We do. Up next, we've got fuel strainer. I guess any of these can go in any order. I mean, you know. But next thing I'm grabbing is the fuel strainer. Feels like hereabouts. Sorry. Damn it, come on. Oh my goodness, come on. Come on. Come on. Get down there. Get down there. How is... Thank you. Why was that so difficult for me? Jesus. I think that's an 8. Oh, well, I'm under here. And is there another bolt right here? There is. Let's go! Alright, we're definitely gonna be driving this today, boys. Let's go. We got this, gang. Let's see. Next, we'll throw on the electrics. It's electric! Should be right around here. Mounts up to the firewall somewhere. Fender, hereabouts. Wonderful. Are these also 8s? That would be mighty convenient. Oh, let's go! So these two should be 8s. The ignition coil. And I think that one holding on the fuel strainer, the fuel filter, should be an 8. Yep, as well. Okay, now we can get the linkage in, I do believe. Hey, wait, where's our spray paint? Take care of that at some point, too. Okay, and can we readjust hold on this? I think we're gonna need to. There we go. Perfect. And those are kind of tough to see, honestly. Isn't it? Oh. No, that's those ones. Spanner set. Spanner set. Oh, for crap. Come on. Whatever. I'll just... Oh, for crap. Come on. Whatever. I'll just put it down here. That's fine. It's gonna be 12, isn't it? 13? 13? No, it's gotta be a 10. It's not a 10 through 14, then what is it? A 9. Lovely. Alright. We've got shifting. We've got... I don't know. I hope alignment isn't that off. Ooh, I can tell you already it is. Okay. Well, we can dial that in a little bit. I think that's a 13. 14. Those are both really bad. That one could use a couple notches. That one could use like 2. Oh! And some tightening. Give that a few turns. And that... Oh, it's still not looking great. That's... That's looking better. That could still use some work. Both need some like crazy toe in. Alright, good enough. Good enough for who it's for. Me. Good enough for the schmuck who's driving it. You ever bolted a wheel onto the outside of the hub from the inside of the car? I have. By accident. Awesome. Okay. We're getting close. I mean, everything's tightened down. Let's see what else we got. Clutch. That mamma jamma going in right next to it. I think those start off with 8s. 7s or 8s. And then you end up like putting all of the lines on with the same size. Whatever size that ends up being, should be the same size for like most of it. Let's see, 7s? No, they are 8s, aren't they? Yep. Those are a couple of 8s. Alright, so we'll tighten these up, and then we have to tighten down the end of the throw arm, or push rod, or I've heard it called like 3 or 4 different things. You gotta tighten down where it links up to the pedal. And that looks like it might be an 8. Or a 7. If those were 8s, maybe these are 7s. Or maybe they're 6s. I feel like more than I'd like to think ends up being a 6 in this game. And also, more than I want to deal with ends up being a 5. But I guess these might be a 9. Yep. 99999. Wonderful. And what else we got? Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Okay, what else? We've got, hey. Hey, wait a minute. I had a bunch of stuff out here. What happened to it all? What happened to my light bulbs? My light bulbs. Certainly I picked up light bulbs. I know it. Alright, if anyone wants to steal anything, go for it. Steal it at night. My Satsuomi. Oh! Oh no! My sausages. We'll cook up some boiled sausage. What? Oh no. If these all spoil while I'm trying to cook them, I'm going to be very disappointed. Throw that out there for the animals. Oh. That's not the throw button, that's the... No! I can't pee on the kitchen floor, that'll stain! Alrighty. Well. Lovely. Hurry! Cook faster before you spoil! Go on then. Show us your minge. They say a watched pot never boils. Bullshit on that. Eat that one. We'll save those two. Can't be spoiled if they're grilled. Now we'll start moving stuff out to the garage. Casually just no clip through the walls. Again, if real life had Gary's mod physics like this, oh, life would be so much easier. Well, maybe not. Maybe it'd actually be harder, you know? Maybe, maybe it would be a nightmare to try and not no-clip through everything. And you'd be like, God damn it! Life is just so hard. I remember when I used to just be able to interact with solid objects. Now I'm always between phases on everything. Sprach. Sein Sprachplunks. Sprachenpluken. Thin lips. Ah, you and your pal old Thin Lips over there, huh? You know, honestly, I bet in the 90s, in Finland, there definitely could have been, like, a Thin Lips. Because I'm sure they weren't going after copyright that bodaciously before. They weren't going after it, you know, guns blazing. DMCA wasn't invented until 98, I mean, you know. Okay. Time for more fun in the sun. No. Although, it's time to pee. Turn off all this jazz, all that junk. Save our marks. Oi, oi, oi. Finland! Wake up, get out of bed, drag a sausage across my head. Woke outside and grabbed a bulb. I want the light bulb. You can keep the rest. I want the bulb. Give me the bulb. Come on. There we go. I'm just gonna make this one a little easier for myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thar ye are. Headlight left. Done. This headlight is right. And these are Satan's bolts. 5 mils. Are they not? Holy sh... I thought they were. No, those are the fender bolts. That's right. Okay, what are these 6s? I mean, surely they're not 7s. Oh. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, this is just magnificent. He's styling now. Look at Shot Schumer styling. Can't wait to put those on. But first, it's time for das Sprachenpluken. Knock them all down like dominoes. What's up? There we go. Alright, now... There we go. Got a 1 and 2. And 3. Come on. Play ball. And of course now this one I gotta get super close for. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, lovely. You did a good job, son. Daddy's proud of you. Tighten those up. I just want to stick my face in my engine. Nah, spark plug's not stuck. But I was trying to show something pretty cool. Old school mechanics have this thing, like old school hot rodders have this thing called indexing spark plugs, and what it comes down to is they have the, what is it? There's like the little electrode that comes out the side of the spark plug, like that little hook that goes over the top. If you point that at like 180 degrees from your exhaust valve, it ends up exploding and sending the combustion out that valve, so it adds a little bit of efficiency. That's just, you know, old school tricks that you learn. But it's just a cool little thing, I guess. I don't know, I was throwing in the spark plugs, made me think of it. Everything's going smoothly, honestly, a little too smoothly. All we have to do now is throw together all the hoses, wires, and the rest of the body bits. And then we should be able to drive this thing, finally. Oh! What did I leave on? Jesus. I think I just left the stove on. Yeah. Grilling some sausages earlier. We're fine. We're fine. If I was gonna burn the house down, I would do it way more effectively than that. They're coming out from the front. We'll fight that into place at a take a quick second while I think of it. Paint up our wheels. Oh. Oh, do I have to paint them with the car off? I do. I do, don't I? Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Alright. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, this too. Okay, now let's... The rest of the pieces... Man, that's really disappointing. The wheels have to come back off. Love that you don't have to mask off anything either. That's beautiful. My world, there would be a ton of overspray all over everything at this point. But in Finland, the overspray disappears. Beautiful. Frickin'... That sucks about the wheels. Problems for later. We'll put this back on the shelf for now. Make sure all the spark plugs are good. Beautiful. Now we'll get in. We have the headlights tightened up. We'll get in the tail lights. Bit of a schmeck. It's crazy. A lot of lights actually do just smack into place these days. Most lights are held in place with either plastic clips or like metal spring clips. Especially on like newer cars, those long taillights that swoop around the side of the quarter panel. Those are all like thin plastic and they're just waiting to break. They really do just smack into place. It's just fun. Just don't smack it too hard. It's all made out of plastic. You might just break your car. Alright, brake lines. We'll get those in. And those... Oh. Those are what? 7s? I think? I hope? Maybe? Probably? Everything in this game's a 7. Beautiful. We got that. Going down here? No? Yeah? No? No? Yeah? No. Maybe. I'll probably find it when it starts leaking later. That'll be fine. And then a bunch of them over here. One big booger in my nose. Fire username. Just saying. Love that. Made me smile. Let's see. Are there like 5s or anything holding this Mamma Jamma in? No? Just prayers? Love it. Beautiful. I hope that stays in myself. Alright, so we'll take this Mamma Jamma. Throw it in the back. Ooh, actually, can we paint the gas tank? Probably not. That would have been fun though, huh? I really wish you could paint the exhaust manifolds. Like, such a small, stupid thing, but like, I really wish you could paint the headers and the exhaust pipe. Because in old school race cars and rally cars, they used to paint the exhaust pipes white, and I think that looks super clean. It is definitely different than most of the any kind of paint or treatment you can find for them nowadays. So I just think that's cool. I want to be real old school Finnish rally. And shout out things like Satanan Hulunpalu! Which of course means Satan's hogwash. As we all know. as we all learned in basic Angry Fin school, where we all learn how to be angry Finns. That's where I learned it. That's where I learned anyway. That and Google Translate. Alright, we'll tighten down the hydraulic fitting into the slave cylinder, clutch slave cylinder. Please don't ask me for anything. Thank you. I'm so close to getting my car together, and I ain't got time to waste no more time. Alright, what are these? What are those? They're probably 8s. Boom. Show me the 8. They're not. I got it. I bet it's a 9. If it's not an 8, you know it's a 9. And if it's not a 9, it's gotta be a 10. 10 out of 10. And if it's not... There's no way it's a fucking 11. If it's not an 11, then I probably just got the wrong size when I had 7. Thank you. Tell you what, half the time I feel like I'm picking up a 7 or a 6 or an 8, and I'll have to pick it up 3 times before I mouse over it the right way to get it to actually run down the bolt. So I'll say, nah, it's not a 7 twice before I go over it with the 7 the third time, and I'm like, ah, now it's a 7 for some reason, of course. The 7 the third time, and I'm like, ah, now it's a 7 for some reason, of course. Finland fights, and Finland never forgets. Finland fights, and Finland never forgets. Oh, is this a fitting? You son of a gun. I bet it is. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. I'm getting thirsty. I can solve 2 problems at once. And if you keep trying to pee after you run out of urine, you shit yourself. Fun fact. It's all right. We're just gonna work with that now. We're just holding on to that. All that filth. We can work dirty. That's all right. Mechanics is dirty work anyway. Let's see if... Maybe if I flip it upside down. Oh, there it is. No? What the heck? Thank you. Let's see. Is that probably gonna be a 7? Probably gonna be a 7. If I had to guess. Only because, like, I guess half the things in here are 7s, and they usually are. See? It's a 7. When in doubt, try a 7. Okay, what else we got? We've got seats, we've got body panels, we've got... Oh, I'm still fighting radiator hoses. Putz. Okay, so hose 3's down there. Okay, we're gonna do this one step at a time. finish up the fuel tank before we move on to the next thing. Got that. Got that. And is there anything to tighten up down there? Maybe. No. Let's go. Those, I think, are going to be like 6s or 5s. No, I did not wire the taillights yet. Honestly, I've had nothing but problems trying to put the main harness on. Yeah, because every time, I don't know if you need to have like all the electronics on, or like if you need to have like the radio and every single electronic component installed first, but haven't been able to just attach the wiring harness anywhere. So I guess that should be the next thing. Let's get the Spanish set. Come on. Grab that. Let's figure this out. So the steering wheel. Let's see what's that, like a 12. Maybe an 11. Yeah, I still need to wire the tail lights. I still need to wire everything into the car, honestly. And are these 10s? Oh, bonus. There we are. Number 2. Okay. Now let's see if we can figure this out. We've got the dashboard meters when you throw in. So we've got those. And the radio goes right in behind there. Any bolts on that? Not that I see. Question mark. Okay. And I know that there's 2 bolts to hold in the clock. And with that, I think that's all the electronics. Maybe? Question mark. Let's see. Let's grab like 5. Let's start there. Okay, let's try 7. Or 6. So that's what we grabbed, that's fine. Now let's try it. Throw that into place. And get the wiring mess. Let's see, here's where it falls apart. I got the check mark. I go to click the check to install. I got no dice. Just falls down. SOL and MIA. I'll bring that back up and Yeah, I really don't know what to do about this, about the rear taillights and the wiring mess. I feel like I'm definitely missing a step here. It's not a right... wait a second. The one thing I haven't tried yet. I've tried left click, I've tried right click, I've tried hitting the use button. I haven't tried using I haven't tried using the mouse wheel on it. Maybe that's the key. Nope. I don't know why it isn't attaching. Makes me feel like I'm still missing something. I tried Alright, let's try hitting F again. Okay, so I hit F. Is that just wired up now? Is that how that works? Looks like maybe. Oh. Oh. I see. So if I hit F over all the components that need to get wired, eventually it should just get rid of the wiring mess? I think is what I'm getting out of that. Huh? Oh, oh, I see. Oh. Okay, let's hit... I know I have to quench my thirst, but before we do that, I really want to see if I can figure out this wiring. So let's see. We've got a harness connector in the back of here, right? There we go. Time for some cheese and beer. Sweet, delicious, fruit. The first one is for thirst, the second one's for hunger, and the third one is to quench some more thirst. Gotta drink them in order. Alright, so... Oh! Swish! Alright. Now we get back to the wiring mess. And... do I... Oh, no! No! Oh! Wow, that is... Okay, that's cool. Sweet. Alright. Now we go to rear light right. To rear harness connector again. Maybe? Come on. Did it do the thing? It did! It did do the thing! Let's go! This is huge! Okay, now let's see where our harness connectors are. We got one here. Dash harness to light switch. We've got dash harness to wiper switch. Come on, Sheila. To instrument panel. It's fine too. Let's see. Oh, well, gotta have a working radio. Do I need to use another dash connector at this point? Do I connect to there? I think so. Oh, who could that be? Oi, 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 oi.
Hei, olen Simo Kun.
No. I don't want that. No tabloids. Sell me some fuzzy dice. Alright, wiring mess. Ooh-wee. Tell you what, I feel like, this is going to be, probably the hardest part right here. Trying to keep track of all the little harnesses. And what connects to the fuse box? I mean, I feel like it would be the radio, right? Or does the main harness go to the... dash harness? Or does the dash harness go to the... I think. Radio harness. Radio. Come on. Okay, what about instrument panel 2? Instrument panel 1, fuse box. Instrument panel 2. Fuse box. No? So then, wait. So the dash harness connector... It has to go to the wipers, right? Like, what? It was nothing else freaking attached there. Dude, friggin' nothing else attached. I don't know, this is stressing me out. I gotta think about this. How's about... What if... Okay, so we still have at least 2 things, if not 4, that we have to wire in. And I'm gonna bet that some of them are like the wiper switch and the clock. But also, it's not letting me select those. Which must mean that those are properly wired in, right? Because, like, otherwise I could select them, right? Fucking Alright. Well. Now what's the radio harness doing back here? Come on. Yep. Come on. What are you doing to me? Does that get connected to the main harness? That didn't sound like it put a wire down, though. How can you ever really tell? Unless you put your face back there, I feel like it's one of those things you never really know. There we got choke, cigarette, hazards. I think that's instrument panel 1 and 2. I know I'm missing other pieces. I'm just not sure where. Regulator should probably go to the alternator, right? Oh! I feel like the regulator should be wide up to the alternator and past experience, or the starter. Or the main harness connector. Yes, 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 that's what I meant. Okay, let's see. Please tell me that was the positive. Good. All right, Booger. We got this. I think we're at least a little bit closer to not blowing up the car. There we go. There we go. Oh, dude, we are there. We are getting there. Starter to... Let's see now. Now. Right there. It's right there. Hmm. What about... No, looks like it's not too particular about me wiring up a specific headlight switch, which is good. Do I need to take the light out to wire it up? I hope not. Okay, looks like... Looks like maybe nothing around here? I know there's a front headlight connector. 10-4. Alright, so let's see. Then we'll go from starter. To positive. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, well in that case then. Do I have a 7 on me? Oh, beautiful. Killer. Alright. So we'll pop those out. RFQ. Real fucking quick. Send it into the void. Yeah, I didn't see that. Alright, so we got headlight right. And main harness? Come on. Mifa, come on there, lad. Why you fighting me on this bomber clot? Me wiring mess. Alright, so headlights are coming out, and... Oh, that's weird. We have vents, but we don't have a blower motor. Well, anyway. I know the fuse box was back here. I figure that's where the headlights will get wired to. I figure they won't get wired to the radio harness, but... somewhere behind the dash here. Alright, so we already have front headlight wire connected. Man. I tell you what, I'ma tell you what. I am at a stalemate. Oh! I saw a check. We'll go from there to headlight left in a hot second. Awesome. Okay, so I'm definitely still missing something. Guess I'm just not sure what at this point. But I can't think of anything else to connect around this harness. It looks like the dash harness wants something too. I don't know. I don't know, you know? No, there's no sensors in those. No sensors in the seats. Is there something we're missing back here? Oh. Duh. Fuel pump harness. Doy. And also, where did I just throw my wiring mess? The only problems, worse than the ones that you encounter and have no idea how to deal with, are the ones that you make for yourself. Like, accidentally hurling your wiring mess into the abyss. Or maybe inside the door, or who knows. That's the fun of it. What? Was that bolt loose? I could have swore I just saw a loose bolt. Am I bugging? Am I tweaking? No. No, we're good. Alright, anyway. Wiring mess. Back to it. Get in there. Get in there. You friggin' wiring mess. Now I think that goes to the main harness connector, right? Right. Somewhere behind here. Maybe like the fuse box. Beauty. Got that. There it is. There it is. Come on. Ooh. No. No. It sounded like it put a wire down. But I don't see a wire. Jeez, what am I still missing at this point? I know it's got to be something. I feel like it's one of those things that you just don't think of. Is it like this? Could it be... Could it be... No. Is the main harness fully connected now? I think so. Because I'm not seeing that pop up anymore. Yeah, I think we're good on that. I think the only harness that I have left to connect that it's still giving me the option to select is the radio harness. Somewhere behind here. Okay, going over the checklist. We got fuel pump. We've got the the fuel sending unit wiring done. We've got the the positives looks like all done. We we clipped through the engine bay again, which is good. We are very dirty. We are very hungry. We are pretty thirsty. But we're so close. Wouldn't it be nice? We could just do the thing. What do we need to fix the battery? Yep. Now... Okay, where does the negative terminal go? What are we thinking? If I were a negative terminal, and I wanted to find my permanent home, where would I be? Certainly not around here. But maybe. No. Oh! Damn it! I did it again! If I had $1 for every time I dropped the wiring mess where I shouldn't have done that, man, I'd have at least like $10 right now. Nothing. Nothing. Front lights connect. I think that's everything. Am I missing anything? Are they? Oh, I bet. Yep, I bet. I probably need to. Do I need to put on the fenders to wire up the side markers? Is that a thing? It looks like that might be a thing. There's no lights in the trunk lid, at least. Hmm. Yeah, I might have to. That might be what that is. Yeah, because, like, everything else is just a boot done. Yeah. Ooh. No, we've still got something on the dash harness. So what's not connected here? I don't have, like, a brake switch. I don't know. I feel like it's got to be that clock gauge, but I feel like it's just not letting me do that clock gauge. I feel like there's only so many things it could be for dash connector, and it's not letting me connecting. It's not letting me connect any of the dash, which is unfortunate. Hmm. Maybe if I just hum it at the floor. All right. We're filthy. We're tired. We're hungry and thirsty. Take care of a couple things first. When I say a couple things, I mean a couple beers. Yo, shout out to one big booger in my nose. That dude seriously helped me out. I could not figure out how to wire this car for the life of me, so shout out to him. Much appreciated, brother. And yeah, I think we're gonna take a short break for a little bit. I've already been at this for a few hours, so I think we'll take a short, quick break. Maybe grab some sausages. Oh yeah. Delicious. And we'll come back at this in a minute. Oh, yeah. Get some sleep. I don't get why I'm shaking when I wake up like that. A little shower tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean later tonight. But I'm gonna break. Grab some lunch. We're gonna save the game. And yeah, be back on in a little bit. Thanks again, one big booger. Seriously, helping me out tenfold, brother. But yeah, we'll be back on in a little bit, and everybody. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Okay, you're shaking because of the hangover, which of course means that when I get back in there, I'm gonna have to drink more beer. The only cure for a hangover is more beer. All right. So we'll be back on later. Everybody, thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate you. We'll get the Satsuma running in the next one.